Hey guys, Merry Christmas, and welcome to episode 10 of the Witch Hunt LP. And I'm going to sit here for just 1 second to see if I can get this bug to recreate itself. Because my door is sideways, and this is considered open, this tripwire hook is somehow sending a block update to it, which is opening it, which technically would be closing it. There it is. And sorry, let me pause Netflix, or just turn my TV off. There we go. Sorry about that, but yeah. I have no string connected to this, no redstone around here. Not sure why exactly this is happening, but it is. Um, so let's take a look around at everything that we've done, or what I've done. I switched up the torch stands again, and I like the size of them now. They don't feel too bulky, but I don't like how it's all cobblestone. So I might switch up this block and those stairs on the top, and then the half slab on the top to stone brick and see how that looks. I dug everything out underneath the roof of the witch trap and flooded it so no mobs can spawn under the roof, and added a shield or a glass-like wall so no mobs can fall in that aren't the witches, and as soon as the witches fall in, they can't get back out. So that's good. I do need to redirect the light signal down into my base somehow. I don't want it just out here. Just had this set up like that for the time being. And yeah, that's about all I did on the witch trap out here. And I lit up a bit of the area just for for nighttime spawns on the witch trap when I leave my game AFK all the time. So let me take a sip of my coffee. I just heard it go off. Must be getting some witches. I like the chest now. This the double chest right here. I really need to bring some of this stuff inside. So you. What else? No. Take that. I just want to keep everything. Oop, lag. Keep everything arranged. Because everything was getting so disorganized for a while, and I just want to keep it all arranged again. So yeah, but that keeps happening. So what I might do, I was using it as the single chest I read. That's awesome. Anyways, so what I might do, since this is going to be a coat hanger, or a hat hanger, I think I'll just switch it up to right here, so it's not connected to a block connected to the door or anything like that. If you're wondering why I have all these clocks and compasses, you see the emeralds, I've been trading a bunch with villagers. But I've done a lot of work down in the basement, which I'm going to go show you guys in just one moment. I just want to stop at my storage room and place anything that I have set up a storage space for into there so I can keep everything nice and arranged. Dark oak. I think we're alright. I don't have a place set up for soul sand yet. Sorry about that. So I've done a little bit of work in here as well. I added a bookshelf. I put a chair with my desk right here. Put a little reading light. And yes, I did use an anvil just to make a torch stand thing right there because I have way too much iron. This is my house right here. I switched up the painting to a map of the area. You got my iron farm back here, and obviously the witch trap right here. Not too much going on in the area, but hopefully that'll change here soon enough. And let's head down into the basement where I've done most of my work. I'm going to stop real quickly in my storage room, put some stuff away. Oh, the trap chests don't change. That kind of makes it look a little cooler, though. I like that. I used a bunch of cobblestone, but You don't get to see what I did in this episode on that unless I'm running low on time, because I didn't put that up in the journal update that I do on the Minecraft forum, so I don't want to. I'm trying to keep the two in sync with each other. So I may or may not show you that. It's nothing too impressive, but it's nah, I'm not gonna spoil it. What was the last thing? Piece of netherrack. There we go. Alright. So yeah, but I expanded this just a tiny little bit. I need to dig this back like, I don't know. See, I have 1, 2, 3. I need to dig it back 4, 5, 8 more blocks, I think. Something like that. 2 plus 3, no, 5 more blocks. No. Yeah, just while I'm already here, I'll show you the witch trap storage area for it, that is. Now this worked out pretty perfectly in terms of the size and the spacing of everything. Obviously you have your regular sorter, which I showed you last episode, and then the sticks, which is sorted right here, instead of coming out into their own chests, get pushed into the dropper, which gets item elevated up by 1, and then it gets sent over here, and then we got our overflow chest right here, and the space kind of worked out perfectly for the overflow chest, which I'll show you in a second. And I didn't do anything fancy with mine tracks or anything, making this auto fill up until it's full of sticks, and then keep it in a loop until it runs out. Because I used up a lot of my sticks already. That's not good. Yeah, so. But I just had it bounce back and forth. And I had a weird bug where I came back and there was 2 hopper minecarts in there. Not sure how that happened, but it did. So anyways, with the overflow chest, how this worked out perfectly, because the input line comes from left to right here, if I would have had this keep going to the right, it would have get pulled in by this hopper down here and then sent into the line for the sticks for the furnace array. So what I ended up doing is came around to the back right here, and instead of bringing it to the side more, I brought it backwards over the sorting system, and then down to the side, to the side, and then down, and then since it got 2 blocks under the dropper, so it doesn't pull items out of the dropper either, as you can see right there. And then this is the overflow chest, and it just happened before I put up all the glass and everything like that. That's why I still have all this stuff in here, and I have yet to bother to put it take it out. And then obviously the furnace array right here, which needs to refill back up. I guess all the bottom ones are still full, or they must have refilled already. And then I have more plans to do Ethos automatic storage or brewing room. That's what it was recommended to me when I was very first starting the journal and the series. And I need to put a netherwort farm somewhere down here, and I need to put a melon farm somewhere down here. And I think next episode I'm gonna at least try to do the netherwort and the melon farm with you guys. Not too sure yet. Neither of them are gonna be anything like super complicated, so I know I can do that with you on camera. Because I have been kind of just doing everything off camera and just being like, hey, I did this, check it out, blah blah blah. And I don't want to keep doing that. I want to do something with you guys. So I think at least those 2 farms I'm going to build with you guys down here, probably on this wall right here, since maybe? No, probably do it on this wall, since there's space constraints on this wall. I don't know how big the potion room is going to be on Ethos design, so I want to give myself more room, and I have more room on this direction than this direction. So, yeah, just kind of pre-planning a little bit, but yeah, I will do some work on that with you guys on camera. And then let's come back up here. I did some work on this level of the basement as well. I forgot to put my my emeralds away. God, I love these chests. They're so cool. And I rebuilt my reed farm, as you can see, the same 6 nodes of 8 plants, but I didn't put a second row of sticky pistons which saved me 48 sticky pistons because of how long the timer takes. None of these will ever grow to past 2 blocks tall. So there goes the harvest. So, and we got the wheat farm right here, which is kind of fun. I'll show you that in just one moment. It's cool. Yeah, so because of the length of the timer, they'll never grow 3 blocks tall, so I saved myself 48 sticky pistons on this. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. Where's it being filtered out into? I emptied out all these chests I've been trading with villagers. I hope there's not a clog or something. If the item elevator gets too full, it has a chance of clogging. I might want to take a look at that real fast. I have a feeling those shouldn't all be powered. I think my item elevator's stuck. Yep. Definitely stuck. Well, that's not cool. Yeah, if this thing fills up too much, it might also happen if you leave while it's running. If you leave loaded chunks, this thing can get clogged. So it's the only thing I don't like about this elevator. But all you gotta do is pull the items out, maybe throw one back in to update the redstone. So not a huge deal. But I've only had it clog like that once before. Because I thought that wasn't filling up at all, and it was kind of getting weird. Alright, so anyways, back to what I was showing you. Don't have an axe on me. I changed up the cow farm. It might look the exact same besides I actually decorated, but, and I changed up the wheat farm. And I'll show you the cow farm first. Let's dig down here. I don't have an axe, so I'm sorry this is a little slow. Alright, that should be good. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Okay, so the main difference in here is before I had the water streams going down, now they're going up. And the reason for that is when the water streams went down, the baby cows would get stuck on the block as soon as it went down and they would suffocate. And then I also changed up the elevator to be alternating ladders. As you can see, there's ladders, ladder, ladders everywhere, except for this very first one. And the reason the reason for that is that the ladder will have a tiny bit of a hitbox, and so the cow won't be able to get past it into the elevator, which is also kind of the science behind this too. The ladder has just enough of a hitbox to keep the cows between both blocks right here, so because they're alternating going up, they'll just kind of weave back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until they get all the way to the top, and there's an extra source block of water. Oh god, I don't want to die. There's an extra source, there's one source block right down there pushing over, and then this one above this ladder too, pushing to this side. And that'll make it so all the cows get through, none of them get stuck, none of them drowned. It works perfectly, and I'll show you my collection spot in a second. I've already used tons of leather on villager trading for books and stuff, and making bookshelves and all that good stuff, item frames, and I still have so much left. I can probably just stop harvesting my wheat and breeding cows for a little while. This thing's working so well. But So that's the cow farm. I made a tutorial on it and I put it on Reddit and I put it on the Minecraft forums. Um, but I will link it in the description as well, so you guys can take a look at it. It's pretty straightforward. So I showed you the two main parts of it, but I'll link the tutorial anyways. But you can see there's tons of steak, good bit of leather. I've already used up a couple stacks of it, like 3 stacks. So, and obviously I've been using steak as well. I have enough wheat to breed. Um, I don't even think I have 64 cows in here to breed in here. But it doesn't really matter. I'll have leftover wheat, which is no big deal at all, because oh shoot, it's not a big deal because the cows only take 5 minutes between to breed again, whereas it takes a long time to grow a crop of wheat. So having leftover is not a big deal at all. Sorry, I'm trying to breed these up and they're kind of being annoying. So, yeah, that's the deal with the cow farm, and I will, like I said, I'll link the tutorial in the description of the video, and hopefully you guys will be able to use it. It requires 0 redstone, which is, well, I mean, I like doing redstone stuff, but might be helpful to some of you guys. All it is a bit of ladders, some lava, and some water, so nothing too hard to figure out. Alright, and this was a big complicated mess of redstone. So, like obviously I was showing you the wheats in here. That's because the wheat of the farm gets sorted into there, and the seeds get sorted out right here. And this is the collection button, so let's press it. Oh, seeds got stuck. I hate when that happens. I thought of a fix already. I've already seen the problem occur a couple times. So I think I figured out a little quick fix I can do for it, but that's what happened. This is what happens. The floor comes up, the water turns on, everything gets sent into the collection hopper, and everything gets sorted. You can see the seeds getting sorted into here. The wheat's getting, well, it will be getting sorted into here after the seeds finish sorting. But that's pretty much it, and let's go back into the back end of this and show you around. Big mess of redstone, and this isn't all of it either. There's more down here. There's 5 main systems to this entire farm, which is obviously the collection area, this RS latch right here, and there's a timer which we walked past back here, and the single pulser, and obviously the dispensers to get the water out. So let me show you how this all works. You can see, oh, that's the sorter for the wheat firing off right there. Alright, so what happens is the button presses, it sends a signal to the RS latch to raise the pistons, and it sends a signal to the timer, so the timer starts, and this is just a single timer, so it doesn't keep on going like on some timers where the timer is always running. This one only runs when it gets the signal to that piston right there. So this turns on the timer runs for 30 cobblestone. Once it gets pushed over here, this is when the RS latch actually activates, because they're both pointing into the reset, so it doesn't actually start it, which is why the pistons get delayed a little bit. But when you press the button, a signal also gets sent over to the single pulser right here, which turns the water on. And when the timer is finished and this piston pushes the redstone block back over here, it sends another pulse to turn the water back off, and sends the signal to bring the sticky pistons back down, and so the floor comes back down and you can go replant the crop. And that's about it. Nothing too complicated. The biggest problem that I had with this is a little bit of the timing and the space constraints that I had with the storage system already being in place, and plus the the underground chamber for the cow farm too kind of got in the way, but I made it all work, and it's kind of nice. And I also like the size of this because it takes exactly one stack of seeds to replant. So you can see it's an 8x8, so 64 seeds, one stack. It works out perfectly. And so yeah, that's pretty much all I've done, except for one little thing right here. I haven't really done too much in this room. I need to push back this wall so I can put my my enchanting table back in. And I raised this item elevator back here up by one, so you can see that hopper right there. I'm going to have it lead over, and there's going to be a second set of double chests right here for extra storage. And then eventually I'm going to hook up a hopper chain, which is going to item elevator some splash potions of healing, so I can just quickly kill all the zombies in there. Down from my brewing room, whenever I build the brewing room, I'm gonna have a trash can somewhere right around here. So for all these, right here, I'm gonna build a trash can for all this extra crap that I have in here. As you can see, it's pretty damn full. And I haven't actually been using it in a while either, just because I've been just working on these for so long I haven't needed to enchant anything. So that's about all I've done since the last episode. And I think before I go for the day, I want to build a Christmas tree. So I'm going to go off camera for a second, get this all planned out, but I think I'm going to build a spruce Christmas tree. First I got to tear down that ugly mess. So I'm going to start working on that. I'll be back in just a little bit. Oh, before I build my Christmas tree and everything, I forgot to show you, I finished this room, and it feels really empty, because I just finished the walls and the floor and the ceiling. So if anybody has any suggestions on what I can do to decorate inside of this room, please let me know. Now I'm going to go get back to building my Christmas tree, so I will see you guys in a little while. Alright guys, I'm back here. I spent way too much time and resources on building a tree, and this is what I got here. And let's flick on the lights, because it's nighttime now. Boom. Beautiful. So yeah, I spent way too much time doing this, but I had fun. The tree is 3x3, and there's just a redstone torch elevator going up the entire middle, and I just kind of led down branches and stuff like that. Can't really actually see it, which is exactly what I was going for. So the clay blocks are supposed to be ornaments, and got all the presents under the tree. Apparently I've been a good person this year because well, actually I got nothing. I was gonna put items in there, but I forgot to. So anyways guys, I think I'm gonna call it quits here on the episode. I've been building this tree for way too long and need to take a bit of a break to wrap some gifts in real life. So this has been Crumpet guys. Have a Merry Christmas, and I am out.